motivate our table topic discussion today. Because today Anna presented us a very specific business training. I should say this is like a training how to sell an elephant if you do not need elephant and nobody needs it as well, but still you should try to sell it. And what should you think about it? First of all, you don't need to cheat people. Do not try to create false features of these things, because people were not so stupid. And of course, you can imagine yourself on another side. Would you buy it or not? That's why if you try to sell something, so present true values. And that's why you need quickly imagine these values. And first presenter was Svetlana. She was the most successful in her trial, because she noticed that this card was from someone's celebrity, that probably it belonged to Marilyn Monroe. But the second part, he did mistake, because we are not in American audience, so we don't have too much money in our bank account in dollars. At least not everyone has $1 billion or $1 million. Sorry. So that's why, second feature, you should create reasonable price for people during your auction. Otherwise, no one will not buy it. That's why price should be reduced a little bit. But your persuasiveness, your good idea were really, really positive. I appreciate it very much. So you were really very convincing, very smoothly explain us the features of this car, and probably if price were less, we bought it quickly. But next speaker, Sasha, he is a Toastmaster. So he knows how to communicate with audience, so that's why he was very persuasive, active, we should say aggressive, with good vocal variety. But also he just tried to sell it, but he couldn't invent story. Good story to sell something that is most important idea. Because, for example, Angela also did this mistake. She was very creative with her gestures, showing us this feature smoothly. It was very, very visible, but price was not reasonable. $100, too much. That's why Alexander. What about Alexander? He was very smooth in his presentation. He tried to explain us the feature of the box, but he did mistake, because he said, I do like to sell it, but I don't know why I'm selling it. So, if you don't know, no one will not buy it. So you should say, this is very useful thing. You should underline usefulness of your thing. That's why unique ideas, that's why you will be persuasive. And Nasta, she was a little bit modest, so probably we have just here meeting, and you will see how it's going on next time. You will come here and we'll create small story like we did it. So our latest speaker, this is Irina. She is actually business manager. Her approach was the most important. She tried to explain the features of things and saying, you should buy it, but when you buy it, you will get it, and you will open and you will understand what does it mean. This is a business tree. You buy it just like a closed box, dark box, and when you just open it and you see it's nothing and it's useless. Sometimes this business trick is very important in Ukrainian market, but it's not very useful if you want to sell it for your clients. So otherwise, if you cheated them once, they will not follow you again. But you were really very persuasive, very imaginative, and I do like to appreciate very much your such a business and persuasive approach as a sales lady. Thank you very much for creative, good, interesting, artistic performances, and welcome to Toastmasters next time.